Hello everyone and welcome to the Home Cook, where today we're going to be making cinnamon roll pancakes. So to start off this recipe, we're going to be making the cinnamon filling first. You're going to add a half a tablespoon of cinnamon, lightly packed brown sugar, and that's going to be 6 tablespoons. You're going to mix this all together to have all the cinnamon and brown sugar well incorporated into each other. Then you're going to add 4 tablespoons of butter, barely melted, and when you do this, it's going to create this thick kind of cinnamon sugar filling. Exactly what it is, the cinnamon filling, and it tastes just like cinnamon rolls. It's absolutely fantastic. I loved it, and I ended up trying a little bit of it, so here you are. I'm just going to mix it together, and it's going to be a little bit thicker. As it sits on the side, it's going to kind of thicken up, so it's going to help it when you pour it over the pancakes kind of seep in and create a real nice indentation for the cinnamon roll kind of look to it. Next, we're going to be making the cream cheese glaze. So just kind of a medium-sized bowl, I'd say, and we're going to start this off with 3/4 cups, or 3/4 of a cup of powdered sugar. Then you're going to add some vanilla extract. That's going to be half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. You're going to add 2 ounces of cream cheese. Make sure it's room temp. I pulled this out before I started the recipe just so it could kind of get a little bit warmer, and this is so it doesn't solidify or kind of clump up it when you add the melted butter in. You're also going to add another 4 tablespoons of melted butter. Then you're going to mix this all together, and it's going to create this really your own homemade cream cheese glaze that's going to go on top of the pancakes, and it tastes amazing. Next, we're going to actually be making the pancakes. So to start off, we're going to start with a cup and 3/4 of flour. So I usually use a back of a butter knife just to kind of flatten it out. And we use a large bowl for this because it is going to be a lot of dry ingredients to start out with. Then you're going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Next, you're going to add the salt, which is going to be a half a teaspoon of salt. Next, you're going to add 1 whole large egg. They preferred it lightly beaten, but I kind of forgot that step before I added it, sadly. Then you're going to add some vegetable oil. It's just going to be 1 tablespoon. Next, you're going to add 1 cup of milk. And then it's time to start stirring. So this is going to be the batter for our pancakes. And it's supposed to be really thick. You want it almost when you put it on the your pan to only get about 4 inches in diameter. Next, we're going to transfer all of our cinnamon filling into a bag so we can easily make a swirl pattern, to make them look like cinnamon rolls. So there you have it. Put that aside. And here we go. Lightly oil the surface. I have a oil sprayer. I really like it. I used a lot more than the sprayed like aerosol can of oil. So this is going to be a 1/3 cup of batter. Then you're going to pour this into your hot skillet, and you only want it to get about 4 inches in diameter, and that's definitely where that thickness comes into play earlier. So you see I added it all, and there we have it. Set this aside and continue to monitor it. So it's going to take a few minutes to go. It's after about, I'd say, a minute, 30 seconds to a minute. Then I'm going to add this cinnamon filling onto it. Add it a little bit early because it's so thick. It's going to really sink in and make a lot of indentions and really look like a cinnamon roll when it's done. So you're going to add it and flip it. And there we have it. You're going to get a little bit cinnamon filling everywhere, but that's fine. Have it sit on that side for about 3 to 4 minutes. Flip it, and there you have it. A beautiful cinnamon roll looking pancake. Transfer to your plate of choice. And turn your skillet off. Next, we're going to add the cream cheese glaze. I warmed this back up by just double boiling it over some water because I made it so early. But I just put it on top, smear it all over, and now it's definitely starting to look and resemble more of a cinnamon roll. Definitely recommend these though. They are fantastic. Super easy to make, super quick, and just look great. And look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Super, super soft, super thick pancakes. I absolutely love them. I'm definitely not too much of a sweet person, and these definitely did not overbear me whatsoever. Absolutely recommend these. This total recipe only cost me with ingredients about $5, about $5.02. So easy to make, super cheap. Doesn't take you very long. You can definitely more sophisticated ways to create this recipe, but I just kind of did a simple one just to throw it all together. Thank you so much, and you'll have a great, fantastic rest of the day.